Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, it's Editing Molly real quick, just to come in and say, yes, I understand that I look like I'm not wearing a shirt for about half of this video when I put my hair in front of me because my extensions are so long that they cover up my tank top, but I promise you I did not film this in the nude, so enjoy. And also, you're welcome.
For those of you who are new here, which I'm pretty sure is like 98% of you, go ahead and give a subscribe down below if you are interested in hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, sometimes cooking tutorials, pretty much whatever I'm doing in quarantine at that moment. If you're not already, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Molly Leahy, HMU. I feel like I'm uploading content pretty frequently, but I'm gonna be honest, there's like literally no rhyme or reason for the days or times that I'm uploading. Just, you know, it's quarantine timing. Today I'm bringing you this bronzy look because I just got the new Fenty cream bronzer. I was really excited to try it. Clearly I already did. You're gonna have to wait and see, but I really liked it. I don't know if I would consider this like a natural look, but it's definitely more borderline natural. You could probably do it, and this is something that I would typically do on like a bridesmaid for a summer wedding. So I hope that you guys all enjoy this tutorial, and without further ado, here we go. To start off this look, I've already done my eyebrows. You guys have seen me do it before. I've done a tutorial on it, so I will link that below if you haven't. And I just used my little Glossier Brow Flick and Boy Brow, both in the shade brown. First up, I'm gonna prime my face. I'm gonna be using the Benefit That Gal Brightening Face Primer. This is really cool because it pops up like that. It's very pink in tone, so it's gonna help to just kind of take away any of those dark areas on your face and make it nice and bright. I'm just gonna rub it in with my fingers. Next up, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear Foundation. I wear the shade 420. This is my favorite drugstore foundation, and I just put it straight onto the beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender, but straight onto this sponge and go on in. You can already see, look at the glow that that primer gave me. Don't forget to take it down your neck, because there's nothing worse than seeing somebody whose foundation is a line right at their jaw. And I always like to match my foundation to my chest because your neck is always naturally going to be a little bit paler, and when you bring it down your neck, then it becomes one seamless color versus just going right on your face and not bringing it down at all. I'm going to go under my eyes now with the Becca Under Eye Brightener. I love this stuff. It's, again, very pinky in tone and really helps to brighten up underneath the eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna powder my lids just because I want to put my eyeshadow on before I do the concealer so I can use the concealer to kind of carve anything out that I want to. And I'm just using the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me powder in shade 100. For the eyes, I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. I will link the exact one below, but these shades are so beautiful. Look at how pretty those colors are. I'm going to start off by dipping into this light brown shade, and we're just going to go back and forth in the crease. And I'm sort of sweeping it out in the direction of my eyebrow. Next up, I'm going to take this middle shimmer shade, and I'm just going to use my finger for this because I get better color payoff. I'm going to put it right on the center of my lid. Look how stunning that is. Ooh, I love her shadows. So next I'm going to take this deeper brown shade, and I'm going to put a little bit on an angled brush, and we're just going to line that lash line with it. And we are going to wing it up very slightly. Then I'm gonna go back into that brush that I used for my crease color, and I'm just gonna blend over the top of that liner shade just to make it really, really soft. And then I'm gonna go back in one more time with that dark brown shadow and just build that color up a little bit deeper and blend out again. I'm gonna go in with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Black Eyeliner. And this is really just going right along those lashes. Take a clean fluffy brush and just make sure that it's all blended out. I'm gonna go in with a brush that has a little bit of my concealer on it and just carve out that shape that I want on the outside. I'm gonna go in with Tarte Shape Tape, a little underneath my eye. We're also using this to do a little brightening and highlighting in the areas that we want to stick out a little bit more. And then we're gonna blend it out. Okay, I'm super excited to try the next product. I just got this from the Sephora VIB sale haul and it came yesterday, so it wasn't in that video that I filmed, but this is the new Fenty Cream Bronzer, and I got the shade Macchiato. So I'm gonna use this little stippling brush and we're gonna swirl it around. I'm gonna start on my forehead just to see. This is kind of a first impression for me because I have not tried this yet. I like the color. And it blends super easily. I am going to use a sponge a little bit though, just to blend that better. Yeah, wow, that blends super easily. Since this is a bronzed and glowy look, don't be shy. And if you ever go too far, just take whatever sponge that you used with a little bit of your foundation on it and it'll go right back over and blend any cream products really well. Yeah, I really like that, wow. All right, let's try it on the cheeks. So this definitely starts as a little more sheer, which is great because I think if any of you, maybe it doesn't look sheer to you, but it does take quite a bit of product, but you can build it up really nicely. So I feel like this is a really great beginner-friendly cream bronzer. Ooh, glowy. Don't forget your jawline. This really helps bring in some definition in your jaw. It makes you look slimmer and carries that bronze tone all the way throughout your makeup look because you don't just want to be bronzed from like here up. You want to be bronzed, you know, all throughout, at least everywhere people are going to see. All right, I'm going to attempt to do my nose with this. Lightly with my sponge. Ooh, I like that. Wow. This is a great color. But you guys, I feel good about this. Okay, so this is a win for me. Next up, I'm gonna take the two Glossier Cloud paints in Puff and Dusk, and we're gonna mix them together to create this peachy look. I'm gonna pop it right on my cheeks. Go in with that same sponge I did my foundation with because it's gonna help to kind of tone it down just a little bit. It helps you from, you know, going overboard. So these blushes are really buildable and start off on the sheer side, so I really like them. And whatever's left, I am gonna dot a little bit around my hairline to bring that warm glow up there. A little bit on my chin. I'm gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight, and I'm just gonna go on the high points of my cheeks because we're not glowy enough. You want to make sure that you're doing all of your cream products together and liquid products and then set them with powder over the top if you're going to do powder. You don't want to lay down powder first, otherwise you could look patchy. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, look at that. All right, so now that I have my cream products where I want them, I'm gonna go in with powder products. I'm gonna re-blend out underneath my eye just because it sat there for a while and I'm sure that that concealer creased. I'm gonna go in with that same Maybelline powder and we're just gonna press it right under the eye. Now, if you have dry skin, this is it for you. We're done, except for the lashes at the end. Don't forget about those. But because I do have a more combination to oily skin type, and because I'm a little bit extra, I'm gonna go in just to set all that cream work with a little bit of powder. When you set a cream with powder, it gives it much more longevity throughout the day and lets it last for a little bit longer. And it's also just gonna even deepen those colors a little bit more. And remember, we are going for like a bronzed look today. So first I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of loose powder. This is the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder all over the areas that I'm gonna put any powder products. So I'm gonna probably avoid my cheekbones where I put that highlighter, but I'm gonna layer it over the areas that I put that original cream bronzer color, and anywhere that I get particularly shiny throughout the day, like my forehead. I'm gonna go in with Hoola bronzer from Benefit. We're just going to pop that on right where we put that cream Fenty bronzer. And again, if this is too much for you, just stick with the cream products and don't put the powder over it. But if you have any type of oilier skin or if makeup tends to fade on you really fast, I do recommend setting it with powder. Bring it down your neck. The powder blush I'm going to be setting my cream blush with is the Georgia blush from Benefit. It's this really pretty peachy tone. I'm just going to place that right over where those cream blushes were. On the forehead, and just put it everywhere. I'm gonna go in with a setting spray next. I'm using the Skindinavia setting spray, and I like to do a setting spray before I put mascara or lashes on just because I don't want it to get everywhere. And the setting spray really just melts all those powders into your skin and gives you back your glow. For my lashes, I'm going to be using the Bambi eye mascara, and I'm going to put the iconic light lashes from House of Lashes on top. Curl those lashes first so they blend. And then I like to put the glue on the first lash to let it tack down and dry a little bit while I'm putting my mascara on. I really like this mascara. I think it gives your lashes really good separation, and it's perfect for putting underneath my false lashes. But if you are somebody who is only gonna wear mascara, this is beautiful and it builds really nicely. All right, we have our mascara on. Yeah, guys, I'm a lash gal. So once my lashes are on, I do like to kind of reassess the eye a little bit and see if I want to bring any of that color to the lower lash line. I don't always love color on the lower lash line on me, but it can look really beautiful on many people. But I think I will put a little bit on. I'm gonna go back into that brown crease shade. I'm just gonna go on the outer corner and kind of blend up into the outside. I'm only going about halfway under. I'm not going all the way. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit of that dark brown shade again with an angled brush, just on like that outer third of the eye. And we'll take just a little bit of that shimmer shade and go on the inner part of the eye. All right, and I want just a little bit more of a glow to the inner corner. So I'm gonna go into this shade called Cookie. It's a highlighter, but any bright highlight shade or like a white shade will do. And just pop it right onto those inner corners. And what the hell, we'll put a little under the brow too. All right, so last but not least, we have the lips. I'm gonna wipe off anything that I got on there. For the lips, I'm gonna start off with the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat Lip Pencil in Pillowtalk. And I am gonna very slightly overline my lips. And then I'm going to use the Becca lipstick in the shade Yours Truly. I'm not entirely positive that they still sell that color, but if they do, I will absolutely link it below. Any peachy-ish toned lipstick is going to look beautiful with this, so just use what you have. Alright, you guys, and that is my natural bronzy look, and I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and that you got some ideas out of this and a little bit of a sun-kissed glow, if you will. Don't forget to leave a comment down below with anything else that you might want to see, any tutorials, hair, makeup, whatever. I got nothing else to do right now, so you know. Here's the final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want even more content, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, because I post stuff there too. So I hope that you guys are having a good quarantine so far and are hanging in there. Love you guys. Bye.